All right, guys, we're down here at the beautiful Maroochy River on the Sunshine Coast with Georgie and Craig. Wanted to show you a bit of the changes that we've made to their bikes. These are both Polygon Helioses. I think these were A9Xs when we got them. Thanks very much, Bikes Online, for coming on board as a channel sponsor. Georgie and Craig are racing on these, Pro Velo Super League and whatever else comes along the way this year. I'll show you some of the changes that we've made to these. The first big one is the wheel set. So we've upgraded these to the Creative Carbon 50mm. I think you guys have both gone tubeless, or are you still running tubes on yours, Georgie? Tubeless on both. Fantastic wheel set. Thanks very much, Michael Redding, for being involved with the channel as well. We love these wheels. They're really, really good. Knocked off probably 400 grams from the weight of the bikes. A really, really big improvement in rolling resistance as well. Georgie's has probably had the most modification apart from the wheels. She's gone with a 140mm minus 20 degree data pista stem. So this is a track stem that we usually fit to track bikes. I use these all the time. They're a nice solid alloy stem, relatively cheap to get the bars lower. So this bike was really, really short when we got it. It's an extra small. I think it came with a 90mm stem on it, or an integrated cockpit. It was a beautiful Vision Metron integrated cockpit, a really, really good cockpit, but it just didn't suit your dimensions at all. So we've ended up with a 140mm minus 20 degree stem. We've done a little bit of modification, or rather Craig has done a bit of modification with a Dremel to the top cap here to get the hydraulic lines through. So the big change on this bike was I coerced Georgie into getting a set of the Coefficient RR bars on them. And Georgie, what do you reckon about them?
Yeah, I was definitely resistant at first. I didn't think that they were very attractive, but now I love them, and I think everyone should get a pair, and you eventually learn to like the look of them. They just feel amazing. I didn't know that bars were uncomfortable until I tried these and realized what comfort is supposed to feel like. There's lots of spots for your hands, just little things that the shoulders sit in really nicely.
I've loved these bars for a long time. They are like a face that only a mother could love. They're not very pretty, but man, they work. They are fantastic. So Georgie's bike is much longer and lower, and over here with Craig, you'll actually find much more of the same. Craig's gone with a 140mm minus 20 degree giant contact SLR stem. And did you rubbed off or you spray painted this one? So
no, they come black like that.
It comes matte black, so no extra giant logos. Same sort of Dremel work on the FSA top bearing cap there to get it through. And these are a Pursuit bar?
Yeah.
So these are a 36cm Pro Vibe Pursuit bar, and Craig's put these on because they have a substantial reach, 95mm, so much longer reach. So both of these guys ended up needing significantly longer cockpits than what they came with. The combination of short legs, good flexibility, and you know, this is what you end up having to do to modify your race bike to get it to where you need to be. So I'll let the guys run you through what they think about the bikes individually, and I'm going to get out of here.
Well, like Neil mentioned, if you want an aggressive position, you need to make some changes, and I found that process a little annoying, but I have done that with every bike I've ever raced. So I've yet to find a bike I don't have to do that too. Yep. So that was the first thing. And then the wheels, which was changed out as well, I found them a little bit sort of underwhelming. Yeah, and I felt like, you know, sometimes I want to go for gutter or go on gravel, and I just didn't feel like they could handle how I want to ride. Well, the first thing I like is the obvious. It's a beautiful bike. You know, it's important to like what your bike looks like, and then you want to ride it, take photos with it, clean it. So for me, it's a really modern design. I like this, it sparkles. Then the second thing I really like about it is it's an all-rounder for me. I feel like it's really good climbing, it's good in the bunch, in a peloton. It races and rides like any other high performance bike, but for the price, it's amazing. I don't know how they've made it so cheap.
The first big one is the stock wheels that it came with. They ended up getting pretty clapped out in the first couple of weeks.
What happened?
It's just all the cheap internals for the rear hub.
Okay.
That just all like blew to bits. So with the new creatives in, dropped nearly half a kilo. So it makes the bike a whole lot lighter, much stiffer, way more balance, especially through corners. So yeah, it's much better now. Mainly the seat clamp. It's got that old ratchet style. So I'm quite picky with my bike setup. So you can't get in between degrees. It's just like click, 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 click. So yeah, if you're really finicky with your bike position, that's a bit of a hassle. And yeah, I'd like another 5mm further back, but yeah, we're pushing the limit in there. Yeah, the things I do like about it, especially with the wheel upgrade, it handles really well. Like as a sprinter, like you send it into corner sometimes, not knowing if you're gonna make it out the other side. And yeah, it just holds the line, super stiff sprinting on it. I've actually done my PB 5-second power ever on this bike. It was
Can't tell him.
Yeah. Secrets. This at race weight is 7.4. So yeah, it's quite good, especially with these bars I've put on it, not the lightest. They're like a 300 plus gram alloy handlebar. So it's definitely weight to be saved. But as a sprinter, I'm not too concerned over a few hundred grams. So yeah, it's a very good bike.
For anyone out there interested in exploring the Polygon or any bike parts and accessories, please note there'll be a link below with a discount code to our partner Bikes Online. In addition, if you like the kit both Georgie and Craig were wearing, there'll be a link below as well. You can buy the kit, just know it's a 2-week turnaround. We'll catch you in the next video.